Long ago, back in the 4th century, there were a bunch of really big floor mosaics created in northeastern Italy. They were commissioned by Bishop Theodore after the Edict of Milan, which legalized Christianity. One of the things shown on the floor is a painting of a basket of what appears to be Amanita mushrooms and snails. The myth, the theory, the thing oft debated, which is associated with that floor, is that at some point in early Christian history, these toxic mushrooms were used to trip out in some sort of shamanistic ritual. The story goes that some wise and studious scientific types, who in those days were called mystics, noticed that the snails loved to chow down on the toxic red mushrooms, but seemed to be unharmed. Snails were considered a yum-yum by the Romans in those days, so eating them happened, and supposedly the people who ate those snails felt dreamy, happy, and brightened. Obviously, they wanted more. Being scientifically minded, they decided to breed the snails and the mushrooms. They fed the snails almost nothing besides the mushrooms, and supposedly figured out a way to get farther and farther into the experience and more easily commune with Jesus. They then turned this into a kind of a ritual, helping other Christians do the same. Now that's the story anyway. It's pretty hotly debated. Whether it actually happened or not, the trick came from somewhere, and the idea was later repeated by others. Now I just happen to know a good bit about what I like to call Christmas mushrooms, and a teensy tiny bit about snails as well, very tiny, but enough to end this with a warning. Do not do this thing with the snails. Snails that have freshly digested something toxic are not safe to eat. If you collect wild snails for food, they need to be properly purged and prepared first. Simply assuming that a snail is safe because it ate something poisonous without immediately dying is, well, a very bad assumption. As for the Amanita Christmas shrooms, yes, I do love to call them Christmas shrooms, there are traditional ways of processing them that alter their chemistry and reduce their toxicity, while at the same time making them even better at sending you to a glowy, dreamy la-la land. But this is not something I'm going to give directions for here on the internet. There are also traditional methods involving prolonged double boiling, which are kind of a pain, and they, detoxify them enough to be eaten as food, just without all the fun effects. And in that case, they come out pretty firm. The red color kind of goes away, which ruins the fun, turns to a weird yellowish, and they're kind of nutty flavored. In my opinion, they're only good sauteed afterward with a lot of butter and served with a steak or something similar. Again, I'm not giving instructions on the process here for obvious reasons. So, did I pack enough info into this little video for you? Do you like my surrealistic, mushroomy snail speed drawing? Are you gonna draw your own now? If you do, send me a picture.